Hello everyone and welcome back to the Tommy Z but Arty channel. I am Tommy Z as always. And today we are watching me 3D model, as you can see in the background. There it is. I'm going at it, doing the eyes right now. How good's that? Actually, I just wanted to say a few quick things. I have a bit of an update video that we're just going to be doing here, so let's go. So first I got a few thank yous to do. Thank you to the Young Animators Club. First off, for letting me be part of that Young Animators Club. It's good stuff. Paul, you seem like a sick lad. Thanks for letting me part of it. The next thank you I want to do is to our sponsor, Audible, who was actually sponsoring... No, I'm just kidding. No one's sponsoring this video. You knew that. That was just a silly throwback to this old video. This video right here. See? Just a silly throwback. Gotcha. But actually, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who watched the sock story, gave it a like, commented on it. Good stuff, guys. Thank you so much. That video took a really long time to make and most of my sanity, so I really appreciate the fact that people did go and watch it and like it. That was awesome. Thanks, guys. The next animation video, because this is the next video technically, so gotcha there. But the next animation video will be out Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. And it'll be obviously Christmas related because it's coming out around that time. So hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. It should be a good one. What we've got so far is a pretty good script, so I'm pretty excited and I hope you will be too. So now we're just going to do a bit of a commentary over the the modeling that's going on at the moment. So I promised in the first video that I would do some 3D modeling. And I had a few people ask if I was actually going to do that, and so here we are. You can see that right now I'm modeling a character called Cuphead from this lovely game known as Cuphead. That isn't exactly hard at all. It's pretty easy. I found it easy. It's pretty easy. Cuphead is a 2D character, as you can see by the picture I have there. The game is brilliant. Go check it out for yourselves. I don't need to spoil anything for you. You've probably heard of it everywhere. But I thought it'd be funny to do, well, not funny, but just fun, to do a 3D rendition of the character. So I went at it and started 3D modeling. I know it's a bit of a cheeky artistic irony going on there, but I thought it was just too good to resist. I've been enjoying the game so much, and I thought I could make a video out of this. What could I do? And then I was like, 3D modeling is something I promised. Here I was actually modeling the tongue for Cuphead. I actually didn't end up using that because it looked terrible. Even the mouth ended up looking terrible. It's poppy-outy and not inny. I should have done a boolean, but oh well. I was lazy and I wanted to do it in a day. So here we are. At the moment I'm going up the straw. I was just adding in those edge loops so it'd be easier to add the UV model to it. Sorry, the UV layer to it later. It'd be easier for me to get the colors for the straw, which did work. Now I'm going up the hands. Tried to do it with just a circle. Did not look good. I didn't think. This was a bit better this time when I tried to make it a bit more square. Even though his hands are circle, it didn't look incredible. Then I was going at it with the fingers, and I didn't combine those correctly. Should have done that. Again, too lazy, and it was too late at night for me to care. There you go, copying and pasting the hand, just because I didn't want to model another hand. Going at the pants. In the end, I was pretty happy with the pants, actually. They ended up looking pretty legit. Even the torso, actually, that's what we're doing. He looked a bit fat before that point, but then I changed perspective and made him a little thinner. That's something that was a bit hard to gauge with this character. Because there is no actual 3D rendition of him, it was a bit tricky to sort of gauge how big he actually was and how, like, thick he was. So, and how much weight he actually had to him. So that was something I had to think about as I was modeling him. Then I had to go at the fingers and was just trying to make them bent into those fist shapes. That was actually a cut in the video because my shadow play stopped working, which was brilliant. But I did the legs and arms and the shoes as well. And then this is me attempting to do some UV modeling on him. So I was painting all the UVs. These didn't actually end up looking as good as they could have. So I'm actually going to have another try at these, another crack. And we'll probably chuck it into the next video. Hopefully she'll look a little bit better. If you want to see that. If you don't, if no one says that they're interested in seeing that, I'll just not worry about it. But yeah, I had a crack at the UVs and I wasn't overly pleased with how they looked in the end. But it might have just been that I didn't chuck them in an engine and do some correct fixing up on them. The shoes had a lot of polygons on them actually. It surprised me how many actually turned out to be in the shoes. They were pretty poorly modeled, I do have to admit. But again, it did make me like go, oh wow, there's a few polygons on those shoes. If you don't know what the polygons are, you'll be able to see, like, you know, on the model, all of those little shapes that are there, all those squares. Each individual one of those is a polygon, and that's what you're seeing on the left-hand side of the screen at the moment. That's what I'm painting to try and give it that texture that it has. So yeah, that's what I was attempting to do. You'll be able to see in the end. I'll zoom out from the Photoshop layer, and you'll be able to see just how many polygons there are and how many colors there are that have to be put into it. So this is always very tedious. I'm never a fan of this part of the process, but hey, sometimes it looks good in the end. So yeah, I'm not really complaining. This also gives you a little bit of a better look at the model itself and how it ended up coming to be, its shapes and what shapes were part of that. I think the eyes in the end looked a little bit like off, but that was especially because I was trying to model to the picture, not really to how Cuphead should look. The mouth and the eyes, those were sort of the things that looked a little bit off. The picture of Cuphead looks a lot more sincere and a lot happier, which is ironic because the game is freaking impossible, but my character ended up looking a little bit more angry. I don't know why that conveyed. It definitely didn't have anything to do with my underlying anger for the game, because I swear to God, it's so goddamn impossible. You'll be able to start to see here, I start to not paint some of the shapes because a lot of the faces were hidden. And so I decided that it was just better off to leave them. A lot of the shapes were actually an off-white, because Cuphead himself is an off-white, as well as the gloves, the straw, the eyes, you know. There's a lot to him that is like either grey or white, which does make for a very boring UV sheet, but that's okay. It doesn't need to be exciting. There's a sheet there. You can see all of the colours that have had to be put onto it. And that's it applied to the model. You'll be able to see that fly by because it doesn't look any good, and I don't really want you to be able to see it very well at the moment. I went back and tried to do some fixes, and again, still wasn't overly pleased with the overall look. But here is the finished model. That is it with the blend texture signed, so you can see it's a little bit shiny, but that's okay. But that's the finished model. That's all the parts to it. I think it looks pretty good for a 3D rendition of the character. I'm pretty pleased. I want to get those colors correct, but after that, yeah, I think that'll be pretty good, guys. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this video. Again, thank you for all your support on the latest videos, guys. It's been really great to see how you guys have reacted to this video. I'm actually really pleased, so thank you so much for all your support. And hey, we're almost at 50 subscribers. Not a huge number, but a number that I'm proud of. So thank you, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave it a like, bloody subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one, which will be at Christmas again. Alright, see you guys. Finger guns.